noticed the real estate market crash in 2026? I have to say, I think we have finally are seeing the beginnings of the real estate market crashing right now, especially here in Orange County, California. There could be parts of the United States that have felt the crash a little bit sooner. However, we're in the very beginning of July in 2026, and I would say we are finally seeing the very beginnings of the real estate market crashing. Now, this could be pent up demand from the last 2 years of just high rates. The real estate market's been sticky. It's been hard to transact. There's been so many issues, not only with interest rates, but also insurance and home insurance and all these different things going on in the real estate market. So I have to say, I think we're seeing the real estate market crashing right now. My name is Joey Finero. I'm a real estate agent here in Orange County, California. I'm also a real estate investor. And you might be like me, where maybe you own some real estate. You've considered buying more or buying your first. You might be wanting to buy your first real estate investment property, but you don't know if right now is the right time, or it's just very difficult to make the numbers work. I will say the market is shifted. I would say it's crashing right now. And what should you do? I don't think that it is the right thing that if you are barely making numbers work where you can't afford an unexpected expense, don't buy real estate right now, okay? If your business is flourishing and you're doing really well, you can't afford a couple hiccups here and there, I might make the argument to buy real estate, especially when you have a 5 or 10 year vision or longer with the property. If you're looking to flip real estate right now and it's your first flip, do not do it. You'll thank yourself for not doing that. You could get lucky, but you also couldn't. And so I think that's one of the reasons why people get real estate wrong, is that they might be a business owner or an entrepreneur. They come into real estate for the first time. They do something very aggressive. It flops, and then they say, real estate's not for me. It's just what you did at that time. It didn't strike that one. Enter into real estate and do a conservative project first. I can't tell you how many people I've met, they're only in the stock market, and then 5, 8 years, 10 years ago, they bought some real estate out of state that they've never been to before. They've never met the realtor or the wholesaler out there. And they bought in a market they don't know, and prices went down, rents were difficult, tenants were an issue. It was hard to get them out. They bought Section 8, all of that kind of stuff. Don't do something wildly aggressive, your first real estate project, and then be so surprised it didn't work out because you did something extremely aggressive. Now, I do have people that buy something very specific, aggressive, and it hits, and they're super happy about that. So that can happen. I don't want to say that doesn't happen, but if you don't have money to lose and you want to be in real estate for the long haul, buy long-term rental real estate, have a 5, 10 year or longer vision. And if you can afford a couple hiccups here and there with maybe you have to switch out the water heater, there's a little water leak, and little things like that come up. But I guarantee you're going to be happy 5 years down the road that you bought because you could afford it. And guess what's going to happen in 5 years? Hopefully in 5 years, you're going to be able to do a refinance, pull some money out, lower your rate. Rents are going to go up. Property values eventually are going to go back up again. Right now, property values are flat or going down right now because the market is crashing. And so I would say, if you have extra resources, you're a business owner, you have extra capital to deploy, and you want to have a more diverse portfolio, right now I would recommend take a look at what's available, make a couple offers, negotiate with some sellers, because right now I am seeing sellers be more negotiable, and they're more open to not only lower offers, but also higher credits, discounts once you already get into escrow. I've had some clients that get some big wins like that lately because sellers are a little bit scared, honestly. They're wondering why their home or their investment property is sitting on the market with little activity and no offers. So this is the time to set yourself apart It's the time when everybody else is being relaxed and not doing anything. See if you can put together a deal. I'm not saying buy the first property and pay over market value for it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you have extra capital to deploy, you want to add to your portfolio, you can afford the risk, buy it for the long haul, have a 5-10 year vision, and you'll be glad that you did. My name is Joey Finro. I'm a local real estate agent, real estate investor in Orange County, California. If you have any real estate questions or needs, reach out to me below. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.